Hello, my nerds, and welcome to your daily dose of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today's game is gonna be an old one, but a good one. This one comes from WCS Winter Europe 2000. I think was it 2016? Yeah, it's 2016. Because, you know, I'm not gonna go a year back, so no. I think it may be 2015. I do not know. But it is WCS, and we're gonna get right into it. The map is Ruins of Seras, and in the bottom-ish right side is the big one and only Liquid MaNa. He is our red Protoss for today, and his opponent today is going to be in the bottom rightish side, and that would be our green Protoss, Hartem. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please forgive me. Hartem is somebody I've actually heard of. If I am not mistaken, he is a Hearthstone player, not a Starcraft 2 player. I may be completely and utterly wrong with that. If I am, please let me know in my comment section. Let's get this game underway. So, with this map, Ruins of Seras, it is a 4-spawn map. So, you can spawn here, here, or here, or even here. So, it technically, these players don't actually know where they are. I think MaNa knows where Hartem is, because I saw a scout early. But you have your natural, you have your secondary right here. Small ramp to get down to that base. But this ramp to actually get out of your second is actually kind of big, to tell you the truth. It's not the biggest ramp I've ever seen, but it is good sized. And then you have your third here. Most people take that as a third, even though it is pretty open to both cases. I mean, there is a choke at both sides, but it's still somewhat hard to defend because you have this choke and you also have this choke. So, yeah. And then, what would I take as a fourth on this base? I would most likely take this as a fourth, even though it's really far away from my third. It's also tucked back in the corner, and the only real way you can get to it is here, or walk right next to my third base to get there. I do not know what you are doing, MaNa. I think he's scouting. He's making sure there are no, like, hinky things going on. So, yeah. Warp Gate is going down for both players, I want to say. Yeah, both players. Uh-oh. Where is this? Hearthstone, or Hearthstone. I almost called him Hearthstone. Hearthstone. He has a Twilight Council and a Dark Shrine going up in the top right-hand position of this map, out in the middle of freaking nowhere. So the chances of this getting scouted are remote. Let's just say that one. Absolutely and utterly remote. MaNa's, like, I'm assuming MaNa will spot this eventually, or he'll see these two stalkers come out. Yep, sees the stalkers and probably knows there's something going on. There is a gateway building there for faster warp-ins, but there's another scout from MaNa. I mean, he's a scouting machine right now. Robo facility coming down for Hartem. What is our good old friend MaNa up to? He does have a Robo facility down, and he knows something's going on. He knows something's wrong. And what he does to obfuscate that is produce an observer. Are you going to get all the way back here? Yes, you are. So, it's not focusing down probes, unfortunately, but it is, well, being a nuisance. One probe goes down. Only one probe, unfortunately. But it looks like the supposed DT harass didn't really happen the way he wanted it to happen. Warp Prism is out for Hartem, and this could be quite interesting. One single DT is here. It's going to get loaded up in the Warp Prism and most likely dropped probably in the natural, I would say. But you don't want to go here because the main army's here. So, I mean, MaNa is just, he has like a sixth sense. Because he's like, oh, I can't see this part of my base. Let's build pylons. And there is the good old Warp Prism. And it's going to get chased away. But the DT is still here. The Observer is coming back slowly but very surely. And that Warp Prism is halfway gone. 4 kills for that DT. Not bad. It did. I don't know if he paid for himself, but he came close. But for the most part, they're both very, very stable at the moment. The only real big difference I see is Hartem actually has one more immortal than MaNa does, it looks like. Because MaNa is more or less just focused on building and economy, it looks like. Why, oh, that was a hallucinated phoenix, most likely. But it looks like Hartem is on the warpath. He wants to robo-obey. So, most likely for disruptors. You don't really see Colossus in PvP anymore. You do every once in a blue moon. Because you just do sometimes. Because people want to surprise their enemy. Another Warp Prism. This time for MaNa. It has 3 Adepts in it currently. What it's actually going to do is beyond me. So we're going to keep an eye on him. But it looks like Hartem is pumping out immortals like they're going out of style. He already has 3. And it looks like MaNa is taking most of his stalkers to, I don't know where, scout out, it looks like. Just to make sure there's nothing else hidden on the map. Make sure there's not anything hinky going on. At this point, I can see both of them pretty much doing the exact same. It looks like Hartem is wanting to just pump out disruptors like they're going out of style. Because he's getting another robo facility. But here comes MaNa. MaNa wants to take down his third, and he's going to. He's going to cancel it. There you go. He cancels it and then blinks away. He does not want to engage that army with just pure stalker. That would be a no-no. That would be a bad idea. That would be a very bad idea. So for right now, oh, it looks like Adept drops from the Warp Prism for MaNa. How many workers have been killed so far? 7 to 6. So they're pretty much even. And then army supply right now is 57 to 80. Workers are almost even. MaNa has 2 more than Hartem. So, I mean, yeah. He is forcing Hartem to make cannons. So that's some type of victory. But 3 immortals, 1 disruptor, more disruptors probably on the way. Yes, 2 more disruptors on the way. But it looks like, ooh, nice blink in there, my friend. Just have to stay away from those disruptor shots. But MaNa has no actual disruptor help. Even though he does have a thing to produce them, aka a robo facility. I don't think he has one of these guys, a robo bay. So that's the thing. Stalker just walking in blindly. Ouch. That has started. A couple Stalkers left behind, but most of them are on the high ground now. And it looks like this is going to be a large semi all in. But here come the disruptor shots. And ooh, ouch. A lot of Stalkers do go down. And it looks like Hartem has decided, hey, I'm going to just blink in here and try to take it all down. Why the Warp Prism is warping in more and more reinforcements. And also basically picking up and dropping off Immortals. That is awesome. I have actually not seen that play a lot with a mainly Stalker force with the whole more... Ooh, nice Disruptor hit. These Disruptors have pretty much paid for themselves at the moment, because without them, they would be kind of toast. I mean, Hearthstone would be really toast. But it looks like MaNa just wants to stay and fight and try to make as many casualties as humanly possible. But here comes the bigger main army, and that was MaNa's... What? I think that was MaNa's Mothership Core over there. Oh! Warp Prism explodes with all people inside. What was MaNa up to? But Hearthstone's Disruptors pretty much saved him at that point. And unfortunately, MaNa just does not have them. Why? I have no idea. He needs to throw down a Robo Bay and start pumping them out like crazy. And I think that's what he's going to do. He's building another Robo facility. So he'll have to. He has left a good old Immortal down here. But it looks like Hartem is on the warpath, and he wants to try to take out MaNa as quickly as possible and use his Disruptor advantage right now to his advantage. And blink in. That's very nice, because Disruptors are kind of useless because they do friendly fire. But it looks like MaNa may just lose this, because he doesn't have any Disruptors of his own. And he doesn't have a Robo facility, or Robo Bay, that I know of. No, he does not. He does not have a Robo Bay. But it looks like Hartem is just continually pumping out Immortals and Disruptors, and mostly all Stalkers. 2 attack on those Stalkers for Hartem. Only 1 attack for MaNa. I don't know what MaNa is up to, but MaNa is... It just feels like he's kind of off his game. At least to me, it does. At least to me. But he is taking out reinforcements with this small Stalker group. He does not want to try to wander into the large army of Hartem. We can take a look at army supply right now. You have 61 to only 39. And workers right now is actually in MaNa's favor currently. And workers killed is 15 to 11. So, yeah, somewhat even. So, this could go anyway, but I don't see MaNa winning this, because he's just so far behind in tech. He didn't get the Disruptors out as quickly as he needed. He kind of doesn't have the Immortal support right now that I know of. He does have several of them. He has 4 of them right now, but he's just trying to stall for time right now, and that's basically what he's doing, because he wants a Robo Bay. There he goes. He finally puts down a Robo Bay. I'm thinking it's going to be just too late, too soon. How's that saying go? Oh my goodness. Too little, too late. There you go. Derpa derpa. Where are these Disruptors going? Stop, Disruptors. If you die on Hearthstone, if he would lose all of his Disruptors to like a single Disruptor shot from MaNa, I think he could technically lose this game. there would be a chance at that point. But right now, I just don't see a chance in hell for MaNa. And the reasons are as follows. So, Hartem got disruptors early, and yes, MaNa did do a little bit of harassing here and there. He blinked into the base. He did lose most of his, more than most, all of his ground army doing that for not a lot of gain. But, I mean, he just doesn't have it. He does have just 2 disruptors out on the field right now, and I'm going to zoom back out. But Immortals do not like taking disruptor shots to the face. There goes 2 of his very precious Immortals. And it looks like Hearthstone is trying to cut off part of this army, and he's going to go into a place where... Oh, he's just going to blink right on in! He's going to blink right on in and try to just take the firepower. And that's what he looks like he's going to do. Even though he is kind of... Oh my goodness, he's not... He's just killing MaNa right now. He's just absolutely killing MaNa. Disruptors used on the poor old defenseless... some of his units. But more disruptor shots come out. There are 2 disruptors here in the back. But, oh, that would have been bad. Oh, and MaNa GG's, because he just doesn't have an army left. He has 2 stalkers, and it looks like 2 disruptors. We can look at the army split, 25 to 75. I mean, that's not, like, a ginormous lead, but it is still a lead. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up on the video. It helps me out a ton. If you want to see more of me and take this journey of mine with me on improving my game, improving my casting, and just improving at life in general, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and share the video, like the video, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next game. Bye for now.